Your morning routine is actively working against your skin. Not a little, a lot. And the wild part? Most of it happens before you even leave the bathroom. I know that sounds harsh, but think about the last time your skin actually looked the way you wanted it to. Dewy, clear, that kind of effortless glow that doesn't need a filter. Now think about what you did that morning versus what you do every single morning now. Something changed, and it probably wasn't your products. Here's what nobody actually tells you. Skincare isn't just about what you put on your face. It's about the order, the timing, the temperature of the water you're using, and I'm genuinely not joking about this one. Your phone. Your products could be perfect and your results can still be terrible if the routine around them is wrong. So let's actually fix this. We're going through 10 mistakes that are silently sabotaging your skin, starting with the one you're almost definitely doing right now. The first one is the hot water thing. I know, it feels incredible, especially in the morning when you're barely conscious and the hot water is the only thing standing between you and full zombie mode. But hot water strips your skin's natural lipid barrier, the protective layer your body spent all night rebuilding. The second that barrier goes, your skin panics. It overproduces oil to compensate, which means if you're dealing with breakouts or that annoying shiny by noon situation, hot water in the morning could be a huge part of why. Dermatologists are unanimous on this. Lukewarm water only. Not cold. You don't need to suffer. Just not hot. Your skin will genuinely respond within a week. And while we're talking about what you're doing to your face first thing in the morning, can we talk about whether you even need to wash it? Because one of the biggest myths in skincare is everywhere, and it's costing people. You do not need a full clarifying cleanser in the morning. Your skin was not dirty while you slept. You cleansed the night before. What happened overnight is actually the opposite of dirty. Your skin was in repair mode, rebuilding collagen, cycling through its natural renewal process, producing the exact oils and moisture it needs. When you wake up and immediately attack it with a foaming sulfate-heavy cleanser, you undo all of that work before the day even starts. If your skin leans dry or sensitive, just rinse with lukewarm water in the morning and move on. If you have oily or combination skin and you genuinely feel like you need something, use the gentlest possible cleanser, something milky or gel-based with no harsh surfactants. Save the deep clean for nighttime. That one switch alone has changed the skin of so many people who thought they just had problem skin when really they were just over-cleansing. Now here is where it gets a little uncomfortable, because I'm about to call out something you probably did this morning without even realizing it. You picked up your phone, maybe before you even got out of bed, maybe while you were still lying face down on your pillow. And that is genuinely one of the worst things you can do for your skin. Not just one problem, but three at the same time. First, your phone screen. Studies have found that the average phone screen carries tens of thousands of bacteria and viruses, and a 2023 YouGov poll found that only about 20% of people clean their phones daily. Some tests have detected E. coli on phone screens. E. coli. The thing we associate with food poisoning is sitting on the device you press against your face multiple times a day. Your phone isn't just something you look at. It's carrying all of that straight to your skin. Second problem, face touching. The average person touches their face 23 times per hour. 23. Every single touch deposits bacteria, oil, and whatever environmental debris is on your hands directly onto your skin. So the second you grab your phone and then touch your face, and you will because everyone does, you've just given your pores a morning delivery of everything you don't want on them. Third, scrolling face down in bed. If you're lying on your side or face down while looking at your phone, You're pressing your skin into a pillowcase that has been collecting bacteria, sweat, hair product residue, and dead skin cells all night. Then you're adding phone bacteria on top of that. The fix is simple in theory. Give yourself a 10 to 15 minute phone-free window after waking up. Wash your hands before touching your face and wipe down your phone screen at least every few days. Boring advice, I know, but the results are not boring. Speaking of pillowcases, what's happening on the other side of your sleep connects directly to your morning results. If you're waking up with texture, small bumps, or irritation on one side of your face more than the other, your pillowcase is talking to you. Cotton pillowcases are absorbent. They pull moisture from your skin and hold on to everything. Bacteria, leftover makeup, the residue from whatever overnight products you used. Swapping to a satin or silk pillowcase genuinely cuts the friction and the bacterial transfer. Washing your pillowcase at minimum once a week, twice if you're acne prone, makes a real difference. Not a luxury thing, a hygiene thing, product order. Getting this wrong doesn't slightly reduce the effectiveness of your products. It can actually make them work against each other. And so many people have it wrong every single morning. The correct AM order: cleanser first, then toner or essence if you use one, then your active serum, then moisturizer, and then SPF is the absolute last step. Full stop. That's the sequence. Each product in your routine is formulated to absorb in a specific window. Lighter, water-based products need to go on bare skin first because they cannot penetrate through heavier creams or oils. The second you apply moisturizer before your serum, you've built a physical barrier that blocks the serum from reaching where it needs to go. You're essentially pressing money into a layer of cream and wondering why nothing's working. Waiting between layers matters too. Nobody has time, and standing in your bathroom counting down feels unhinged. But you genuinely need to give each product at least 30 to 60 seconds to absorb before layering the next one on top. If you apply your serum and immediately press moisturizer on top while it's still wet, you're blending the formulas. Some ingredients actively conflict when they're still active on your skin. Vitamin C and niacinamide applied on top of each other while still wet can trigger flushing and irritation in some skin types. The waiting isn't patience for the sake of patience, it's chemistry. Now let's talk about SPF. Because if there is one mistake on this entire list that is costing you the most, invisible aging, in hyperpigmentation, and long-term skin damage, it's how most people apply sunscreen. More specifically, when they apply it. Sunscreen needs 15 to 20 minutes to form a protective film on your skin. Not instant. The chemical filters in SPF, avobenzone octinoxate, homosalate, require time to bind with your skin and become active. So if you're applying SPF right before you grab your keys and walk out the door, you're unprotected during the first and most critical window of UV exposure. You're buckling your seatbelt after you've already started sliding. Apply your SPF at least 15 to 20 minutes before you plan to leave. Let it set, do your hair, make your coffee, get dressed, then go. And while I'm here, you need SPF every single day. Not just when it's sunny, not just when you're going to be outside for a long time. Every day. UV rays cut through glass. So if you're sitting by a window at work, in your car, near a window at home, you're still getting UV exposure. UVA rays in particular, the ones responsible for premature aging and deeper skin damage, don't care that it's overcast. They push through clouds, they push through windows, and they stack silently over years until one day you notice sun damage and hyperpigmentation that seems to have appeared out of nowhere. It did not appear out of nowhere. It was building every morning you skipped SPF because it looked cloudy out. There's one more area that so many people completely ignore in their morning routine, And I think it's because we've been wired to treat skincare as just a face thing. Your neck and your chest age faster than your face. The skin there is thinner, more delicate, and it catches just as much sun exposure, especially in summer, in the car, while you're out walking. But almost nobody extends their cleanser, their serum, or their SPF below the jawline. And then people wonder why their face looks one age and their neck looks another. Whatever you're putting on your face, take it down to your neck and your chest. Every single morning. Your serum, your moisturizer, your SPF, all of it. 5 extra seconds. Long term, it genuinely changes the picture. So let's put it all together, because I want you to leave with something you can actually use tomorrow morning. Wake up. Give yourself that 10 to 15 minute buffer before you grab your phone. Even if it's just to drink water, open a window, let your skin breathe for a second. Lukewarm water and a gentle cleanser, or just a rinse if your skin runs dry. Toner or essence if it's part of your routine. Serum. Wait 30 to 60 seconds. Moisturizer. Wait again. SPF. Applied at least 15 to 20 minutes before you walk out the door. Bring it down to your neck and chest. Wipe down your phone before you hold it against your face. That's it. That's the whole thing. None of this requires new products. No overhaul. Just the same routine, done in the right order at the right time. The most frustrating thing about all of this, the people who struggle most with their skin are already doing the work. They're buying good products, staying consistent, watching videos like this one. The results just don't show up because the small details are off. Fix the details. The results follow. Here's what I genuinely want to know from you. Which one of these hits you the hardest? For me, the SPF timing was the one that genuinely shocked me. I'd been applying it as my literal last step right before leaving for years, thinking I was doing everything right. Drop it in the comments. Which mistake were you making? And is there a skincare myth you've been told forever that you're still not sure about? Tell me down there, because I read them and I might just build a whole video around it. If this actually helped you, and I hope it did, share it with the friend who's been complaining about her skin for months. She needs to see this. Hit the like button if any of this surprised you, because it gets the video in front of more people. And if you're not subscribed yet, do it now, because next week we're going into nighttime routine mistakes, which is honestly a longer list and has some things even wilder than what we covered today. Take care of your skin. You're going to be in it for a long time.